Hi everybody. Here I am again, messy bun and all. Sorry about being a little bit late, but had some technical difficulties there. It's been one of those days, so I apologize. But anyway, good evening. Happy Sunday. It has been kind of rainy and nasty here today, so a good day for crafting. Anyway, I'm Marianne from Made by Marianne, and we're still in my kitchen, so welcome everybody. I'm glad to see everyone. Hello, nice to see y'all. Tonight I thought we would do something awesome and play with some of these rectangle boards. Yay! Hello everyone. Yes, there is a time difference. It's kind of crazy. But I was late. I had some technical difficulties. Sorry about that. But I'm here, so better late than never, right? I have a little sign over here that says better late than ugly. It's my theme. It's my life's motto. But anyway, welcome everybody. Thanks for coming in. Tonight we're going to use the new triangle boards. And I'm so excited about this. Hi everybody. I can't really see your names for some reason. Facebook's going crazy. Hello, everyone. But hopefully when I pull up your comments over here in just a second, I'll be able to talk to everybody. Hello, welcome. Also, new rectangle boards. We're going to use both of them. These are from Unique in the Creek. I also have an affiliate link, which I will pin to this video as soon as I figure out how to do that. If you use my affiliate link to purchase the boards, you get 5% off of the cost at Unique in the Creek. So check that out. Please use my link. It'll be pretty awesome for you. So these are called the new rectangle boards, and we're going to use both of them tonight. They come 2 in a pack. We're going to use both of these tonight. Also, we are going to use this adorable Scarecrow girl. Look at her. And I bet those of you guys that normally watch me know where I got her. I bet anybody can guess. What do you think? Well, welcome back from grocery shopping. That's one of the things I loathe. I loathe grocery shopping. I put it off to the very last minute. But anyway, I got her from, she's metal, she's great. I've already got her ready to go. I've got the cable mounts on the back of her. But I got her from DoresWoodIdeas. I know she's adorable. She's one of my very favorites. Not the Scarecrow, but Dora, I think is her name. Dora Shaver. I don't know her personally, but I buy a lot of things from her shop on Etsy. I love her. Hi, everybody. I will pin her link also so you guys can check out some of the things that she has, because I'm telling you what, guys, I love her things. She's amazing. Just some of the cute little things. Nobody else has the types of things that she has, so I love her. Anyway, we're gonna put her on the rectangle board, kind of make a swag. So there she is. I just thought she was so cute. They have a boy too, but I kind of like the girl because it's hardly ever you see. Yes, thank you. DoresWoodIdeas on Etsy. And again, I'll pin her. If you'll scroll through my page, I'm sure I've pinned her a million times, but I'll pin her anyway. There's that. So we're going to use this fantastic, this is probably one of my favorite meshes, this fantastic jute snowball mesh. Now, this is just a mesh you can get from Hobby Lobby. You can get it from Craft Outlet. You can get it pretty much anywhere. Thanks, everybody. Thank you. You can get it pretty much anywhere. But I love it. It's one of my favorites. It's not great for a flower, but it's just jute and, you know, little cotton poofs. I love it. I think she's going to look great. So we have that. Here are our ribbons. I have a few ribbons for this evening. So I have kind of a plaid, embroidered, different fall colors. I thought that would match her pretty well. Nothing special. You know, so there you go. And then I have this natural polka dot that I thought would go pretty well. Stella's over here choking on something. That I thought might be pretty cool. All right. I also have, I don't have this cut because I don't know that we're going to use it, but it is in our bows. I have a Scarecrow that I love with little glitter. These are Scarecrow boys, but we don't care. We'll use boys and girls. Scarecrow boys, you know. So I thought we might put that in our design. It's in our bow, but I'll show you. Thanks, everybody. Welcome. Welcome. Come on in. And then, of course, just a green, you know, normal old green. No big deal. No big deal there. So we have that. And then I have a, where's this? And then a 4-inch, I guess you just call it a juke check. I have that too, and that's in the bow. So here's our bow, and our bow looks atrocious right now, so don't judge her. She's looking pretty atrocious, and you know we'll make her look fabulous, but here's our, you kind of get to see the way that I kind of create them. Since I don't create them live, I kind of create them behind the scenes, but here's kind of what our bow's gonna look like. As you can see, I put the scarecrows in there. There's a bunch of stuff. It'll look better when we get them get it on the board. But here's kind of what it looks like. Ta-da! Haven't fixed it yet. And then I also have, let's see if I can reach it. Oh, this one that I thought we'd use too. Now I'm not great at creating bows other than, you know, the bows that accent things. So I thought we might use this bow. Most of the time swags or the look we're going for have 2 or 3 bows. So I thought we might use this one too. It's just kind of a funky bow. It's got just, you know, tails and the jute in it. So I thought we might, got it pinched. Thought we might use it too, but we'll see as we go along. So I'm going to pull up your comments and pull you down. Thanks, everybody, and welcome. I'm so glad to see each and every one of you. I'm going to pull you down, and we will get started. So, hi. Let's see what we're going to do. See if I can find you really quickly. How's everybody's Sunday been? Have you had a good Sunday? It looks like I'm on the page, but now whether or not I can actually find you is the question. I tell you, Facebook has changed changed its look, so now it's so weird, so hard trying to find everybody. Or trying to find my things, you know. I don't know about y'all, but it is what it is. Let me make sure. It's not gonna let me, but so I hope everybody's had a good Sunday. And as soon as I can talk to you, we'll chit chat. Let's see. Should be up here. I think I passed you. Let me see if I did. OMG. Come on now. Well, I don't see us here. Let me refresh. And guys, just a disclaimer. I have not made, I've made, there we are. Yeah, I found us. I have made several swags on yardsticks, and it's been a long time since I have done that. So we're kind of going to go with the same way, with the same method. So if we start and stop, and it's been a long time since I've done it, so bear with me. We're learning together, okay? So I'm going to pull you down, and I always say this, but if you get motion sickness, make sure you close your eyes, and I'll tell you when to come back up. So let's get started. Here we go. Bear with me just a second while I pull you a little closer. Gratuitous close up. Ooh. All right, here we go. There you go. There we go. All right, what do you guys think of my new mat? Yay! I'm so excited. Let's see, I don't want you to shake either. There we go. That should stop that. Let's see. OMG. Let's get you just a bit this way. All right, hold on just a second. Okay. Is it going to let me see what you're doing here? I love how it's not going to let me see your comments. Anyway, maybe it'll let me pull them up in just a second. Come on. Okay, we're not going to waste time. All right, so anyway, these boards have A, B, C, D, E, F, G, J. I hope you guys can see. It looks good on my side, so I'm hoping it looks good on your side too. We got a big wide angle there. I can see everything but your comments. Maybe I can do it this way. It's acting like it wants me to comment instead of showing me yours. Aha, I think I found it. OMG. Okay, I think I got you. Woohoo! I can only see one at a time, but that's okay. That's okay. I'll try to keep up. So if I miss you, just type it again. Hi, everybody. Welcome. All right, so we're going to connect these two together. So all we're going to do is we're going to put A, B, the lines A and B on top of I and J. Okay? So we're going to take a zip tie, pretty good sturdy zip tie. Okay? And we... Yes, my new cutting mat. I'm so excited. And as you can tell, I've already been cutting that jute stuff on it. And it's got a few little flurries on it. So we are going to just attach the outer portions. You can attach the inner too, but, you know, just attach the outer here. We're going to attach the inner too also. Don't worry, I want it to be good and sturdy. I think it might be a little bit of overkill, but... Yeah, no. Whatever you want to do, whatever makes you feel good about it. And also, right now, we're going to also add our hanger as well. So we're going to get them lined up as best we can. So that way nothing's all off kilter here. Line them up. There we go. And ta-da! There we go. Now we have a massive foil. So let's get our piece of jute. If I can get a hold of it here. And do our hanger, because it's going to be a lot easier to do it this way. Yeah, I love my new cutting mat. It's so awesome. So awesome. I'm not stuck on the duct tape anymore. Makes me so happy. And that's way too much jute, but that's okay. Why am I singing? It's Sunday, I guess. That's a lot of hanger there, girls, but oh well. Girls and guys, if I have any guys out there in the audience. Okay, there's our hanger. Okay, now, so what we're going to do is we are going to do 10-inch poofs all the way down our rail, and then we're going to come back with kerfluffles on the side. We're going to skip one, but the first one is going to be kind of different. So grab your mesh and put you a zip tie right here in the middle on B, okay? Leave it open and scrunch it a little bit. I've got ribbon everywhere, stuff everywhere. Today, I'm just all over the place. Hi, Miss Clark. Well, thank you. First time watching. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Nice to see you. If you have any questions, let me know. I will answer whatever I can for you. And I always just drop this in the floor. And there goes some ribbon. Oh. Pretty sure I mopped it last week. Okay, now normally we just stick it in here and just keep on going. I'm going to move this before it gets knocked off and makes me angry. All right. Normally we just stick this in here and keep on going. But that's not what we're going to do tonight. Tonight, we are going to kind of curl it in on itself. Okay? So kind of like that. we're gonna start backwards a little bit. So let's put a zip tie in here. Okay, then we're gonna come in and put another zip tie right in the same spot. And what we're doing is we're making a poof up top, okay? So now we're gonna measure out 10 inches so that way everything's the same size. So here's our 10 inch. And then we're just gonna make it look like a pretty poof up at the top. Okay, so that kind of looks like an upside down triangle. Matter of fact, I bet you if I close this, it'll work a little bit better. So let's see if you'll see what I mean, maybe if I can get this. See, kind of make a pretty little poof. See how it makes kind of a upside down triangle there? And it gives us kind of a starting point for our swag. So there's that one. Okay. This looks so much easier. Okay, now all we're gonna do is we're gonna go every other one all the way down. So here we go. Skip that one, let's put one in D. And I'm gonna go ahead and load them while we're here so we don't have to stop any further. And then there's one in F. You probably can't see the letters there for the background. I'm throwing stuff everywhere. I've got this jute mesh stuck to me. Here's that one. Let's put it in B here. Because now we've started on our second one. Ta-da! Here's D of our second rectangle. Okay. And again, I've not done this in a while, and the last time the last time I did it, goodness gracious, Marianne. Whew, it's that Appalachian grammar coming out in me, guys. Last time I did this method was on a yardstick, so bear with me. And there's that one. Okay, and then the bottom one. Okay. And did I count wrong? No. Okay, right? Skip one there. Okay, so now all we're going to do is measure our 10-inch poofs and go all the way down. So here we go. Oh, and I didn't show you our accoutrement that we might be putting in our wreath, but I'll show you that later. So there's our first poof. Try to make it all even, make it look pretty. And you can use your measure buddy for this if you want to, but this is my pearly weight. You guys see me use it all the time. My fabulous little pearly weight that I got from pearlswhimsicalwreaths.com on Etsy. So there you go. Awesome. So anyway, I don't know why I just threw that over there. We need it. So there we go, 10 inches there. So 10-inch poofs. Okay. That one's gonna look funky. We don't want it to look funky. We want to kind of to make it look good. So lower this one down a little bit. How many of you all have ordered some of these rectangle boards? Do you all have them yet? Hi, Miss Sharon. Welcome. If you haven't, let's see if I can, I'll find my, I don't want to waste your time looking for my affiliate link right now. Hi, Miss Baker. Welcome. Welcome, Shuggy. 10 inches again. And a little trick here with your poofs, you can do this on any method, it doesn't matter. If you'll keep the serged edge on the bottom, like in a little, see how I've got them like tucked together? If you'll keep it like that, you'll have a gorgeous poof every time. Well, not, oh, well, what a terrible zip tie. Huh, that was crazy. The teeth came right out of that. Let's grab another one. Better throw that one on the floor so I don't try to use it again. Let's replace this one here. Ah, look at me. Look at what I just did. Tried to close it. Don't close your zip ties, everybody. Load them open. It's been one of those days. Now watch me not be able to find my clippers. Put my bow over here, my boat over there. Got stuff everywhere. Here we go. Goodness gracious. Okay, third time's a charm, right? Let's try this again. There we go. Okay. Let's measure it again. There's 10 serged edges on the bottom. Throw it in there. That one works like a charm. That's a little taller than the rest of them. Okay. Hi, Miss Maya. How's everybody's Sunday doing? What'd y'all do today? Anything special? I didn't do anything except debate on what I was gonna do. And then I remembered my rectangle board and I was like, oh, because now I bought this sign specifically to go on the rectangle board. So I was excited when I received it. Well, specifically to go on a slag, I'll say, because I didn't know that what the new board was. And then when she said it was a rectangle board, I was like, yay! Well, thank you for the stars, Miss Kelly. I appreciate that. I don't know what I'm going to do with my stars just yet, but I'm sure I'll figure something out. I know a lot of people like donate them to the animal shelter or something, so I'll find something really cool to do. Maybe like an Alzheimer's or something. I'll find something cool. Matter of fact, Alzheimer's is actually a good idea. I might actually do that. Or find some sort of, or maybe Parkinson's for Daddy. I don't know. I'll find something to do with them. But thank you for the stars. I appreciate that. All right, here we go. Almost done, guys. And all we're doing is just we're creating 10-inch poofs all the way down our board here. So here we go. There we are. And I probably moved all the way over here. Okay, here we are on our last poof. So we're not going to do anything different with this one. Matter of fact, I think we're going to take this last one out of here. And we're just going to make a big poof like we did at the top for this last one. Okay? So take your final zip tie out and leave your, let's see if I move it this way. Leave your bottom one empty, okay? Because what we're gonna do is the same thing. We're just gonna fold this up under and zip tie it like that to make the same kind of poof we made up here. So let's grab our 10 inches. We're gonna kind of have to finagle it here. There's 10 inches. So let's cut off a little more so we can put our tail in it. So we'll cut it off at about right here to give us plenty of room. Move our stuff out of the way. And then we're gonna kind of tuck it back up under. That's too much. tuck it back up underneath, and then we're gonna make a big, I'm just making sure that this is what I wanna do. Then we'll make a big poof on the bottom, and we're gonna have lots of bows that go right there. So put your zip tie back in there. I'm sorry. Rewind. Put your zip tie back in there. But don't make a normal poof. So grab your 10 inches as normal, okay? Grab your 10 inches like this, okay? And instead of making the poof like this, okay, bring it under and attach it to the board like that, okay? So that you make it like the top, so that it kind of matches the top. And you can even make it a little bit larger so that it kind of looks like a tail. And all I'm doing now is closing my zip tie here. Kind of, sort of, maybe if it'll go, there we go. Closing my zip tie a little bit here. And I'm gonna leave it, I'm not gonna close it properly first. I kind of make it, see how it makes it look like a big fishtail, I guess is what you would call it. Doesn't have to be a perfect fishtail, just as long as it looks like a, you know, it kind of mirrors the top. And it can be a little bit bigger. Notice how mine's a little bit bigger than the top. That is perfectly fine, because we're going to put a lot of stuff in here. Ribbons, bows, all that good stuff. I hate that hump, but hey, it is what it is. So reach under here, put your little gun in there, your zip tie gun. And voila. Now, ta-da! Okay. Now as you can see, we can see the board. No bueno, Marianne. No bueno. Not good. Grab some of your zip ties, and what we're going to do now is we're going to go to the other places in the board. And I can't see your comments again. Of course. So, maybe let's try this again here. Ay, ay, ay. If I do it up, can I see you better? Ay, ay, ay. Gracious me. Ah, yes. Thank you, everybody, for sending me stars. I appreciate it so much. Yay. Thank you. Now, I'll have to think of something to do with them. Like, I'll have to think of something really cool. Maybe, like I said, Alzheimer's or something. All right, now, we might go back to the top and fill in there, but I don't know just yet. We're going to see. So let's put a zip tie right here on each side. So now we're moving to the outer rows, and I'll turn it over and show you what I'm talking about here in just a second. And we're going to put a kerfluffle here. So don't close them again. So turning it over, here's where we've gone down the middle of the board with our 10-inch poofs. Okay, middle of the board, we've skipped one. Here's where we started our fishtail at the top, I guess is what we're going to call that, fishtail. Skipped one, 10-inch poof, 10-inch poof, 10-inch poof, so on and so forth, correct? Okay, now we've gotten to this portion. All I've done is just put a pipe cleaner, or not a pipe cleaner. Gosh, guys, it's Sunday, and I'm singing everything I say. So I've put a zip tie here. And we're going to do the same thing going all the way down on both sides. We're going to put one over here too in just a minute. But we're going to put one here. We're going to put one here. So on, so forth as we go. Okay. So turning it back over, we're going to do our trusty little kerfluffle. And, you know, I'll show you how to do this here in just a second. I'm sure most of you know. But I wanted to give you all the overall look before we make one. So we're just going to shove it in here in our little zip tie. Like this, like a so. If I don't bust my granite here. And we're going to have another one on the side. On the other side, I mean. And we're going to try to make them like, so that it looks like we have a ruffle on the outside. And ta-da, it should look like that all the way down. And the reason that I don't know if we're going to do the top or not just yet, because our big old huge weird bow might go right there. I don't know yet. Don't know yet. We're working on it. New board, having fun. Hi, Courtney. Hi, Miss Lego. Nice to see you. Okay, so that's our plan. So let's go down here and throw in our zip ties in our, and we might be able to get away with every other, but for right now, let's see what happens if we do it in every one. So again, we're going to put them where we have a zip tie. There we go, I screwed up. Learning with Marianne. So put them where your other zip ties are, where you close your poof again. See, so we're going there. We need one here. I'm going to go ahead and load them in there. I get one in here. Good evening, Miss Rogers. How are you today? Welcome. All right, we're playing with the rectangle board. Making mistakes, learning together. New board. So we've got a lot of ideas to go through and a lot of things to learn. We're just playing together tonight, seeing if this slag's gonna look great. All right, so now we have one on this side. Okay, kerfluffle magic. Here we go. Put your, need everything out of the way. All right, kerfluffle. Y'all know this is one of my favorites. We use it all the time. Grab your mesh. It's cut 20 inches. If you want to, you can cut it at 15. 15 is fine. Anything else is fine also. You want more than 10 inches for 100% sure, because 10 inches isn't going to give you that nice ruffle in the center. But this one particular piece, all of them are cut at 20 inches, okay? So what you're going to do is you're going to turn it curl side up, vertically here, and you're just going to roll it until you get kind of a good curl on the end and that your ends aren't sticking out, okay? So that you get a good curl. That's normally like 2 or 3 times. Grab yourself a clip, okay? Clip it there, turn it around, do the exact same thing on the other side. Curl it to where your ends aren't sticking out. So I curled that one 3 times. It's got a good curl on the end. And then you're just going to scrunch up the middle and bring them together to meet, and voila, you have our kerfluffle. And the reason I say that 10 inches isn't going to work is because you won't get this nice ruffly piece in the middle. Anything less than 15, you kind of lose this piece in here and you just kind of have 2 curls, which is fine if that's the look you're going for. But I kind of like to have the piece in the middle. And you can manipulate them to where they're even, you know, in your clip. But there you go. That's what we're going to do. And then we're going to stick it in there. But I think we should also, to save some time, since we have 8 on this side and 8 on that side, to save some time, I think we should also add our ribbon as we're going. Okay? Because I'm putting the ribbon in on top of the kerfluffle. So let's do that also. Here's our piece of ribbon. Here's our, this one. So 2 rolls of mesh. I think maybe so. Actually, this is just one, and I have, let's see. No, I take that back. I cut 2 of these beforehand. So I have a little bit, I have maybe, let's see. You should have maybe about that much left off of a roll of mesh. So 1 roll should really do it. We'll see here in just a second. I mean, I always get two just in case, because nothing is more frustrating than running out of mesh in the middle of a project and you needing one more piece. Nothing. So, I always get 2 rolls, but I think you could probably do this with 1. So here we go. Here's our ribbons. We're just gonna, do our normal routine, fold them in the middle to find our center. I've stepped them a little bit so that they lay really pretty. Scrunch them, flip them. I wanted it to be on the outside, so let's flip them the other way. I'm having that day, y'all. Having that day. Making sure they're even. I don't think I got them quite there, but that's all right. I didn't. Gracious, Marianne. You're having all kinds of problems today. There we go. All right. There's our center. Let's stick a zip tie in this one that we did before, so we can put our ribbon in on top of it. Otherwise, it's going to be awfully lonely without a ribbon here. And then we'll put our second one in. So this is what we're doing, guys. This is our plan until we get to the end and we can put in our scarecrow. This is another reason why we're doing it all at once, because you have to fight with the mesh. Okay, there's our ribbon on this one. Now you could also put the ribbon in the 10-inch poof too if you wanted to. That would also be pretty. But the reason I'm not doing that is because, you could put it in here. But the reason I'm not doing that is because we're going to put our scarecrow here, and that's just going to cover it all up. So we want it to stick out from our scarecrow so you can see it. So there's our ribbon. We'll go back and mess with it, make it look gorgeous here in a minute. Let's put our second one in here. Grab us another thing of ribbon so we can put it on top of there. Hello, everybody. Hi, Miss Stahl. Nice to see you. So let's see. We need to put this one on this side so I can get it on the outside. All right. Here we go. Stepping it again. And I'm just folding it for the middle here. Finding the middle. There we go. Okay. Let's grab our board. And these ribbons are going to look like absolute crap until you get done. So don't worry about it. I'm trying to curb my OCD. Alright, and let's put our which is really hard to do when you love ribbon and mesh as much as I do. And actually, we were skipping. That's what we were doing. All right, we're skipping. Aha. See, guys? The brand new board. We're going to skip one before we put. So we're going to do ribbon and then skip one and then ribbon and skip one. All right. Got all off track by showing you the kerfluffle first. All right, there's our second kerfluffle in. Now we'll put a ribbon on this one. Let me get the zip tie out of this one here. Okay, so to be clear, sorry guys, told you that I hadn't made one of these in a while. So we're only going to put them in every other kerfluffle, okay? So we got one here, we skip this kerfluffle, we'll put one in the next one. All right, and that ribbon looks terrible, but it's going to look bad until we get done. So let's do another kerfluffle, and then we'll throw this ribbon in there. Okay, so 20-inch mesh. Yes, DoresWoodIdeas on Etsy. Did I just totally confuse you all? I'm so sorry. We're working it out together, ladies and gentlemen. And we're just moving up here. Scrunch up the middle. There we go. Oh, and I have a piece sticking out, which y'all know will not make me happy. So all you gotta do is tug on the end and it will be perfectly fine. Just tug on the end right here and it'll pull it in. If that ever happens, and it'll be perfectly fine. It'll bring it back into the rest. Okay, let's stick it in our zip tie here, and this one will get a ribbon. So let's keep our thing on it there. Get our ribbon. I'm all over this board here tonight. Hey, straighten it back out a little bit. I think I'm trying to go too fast, so I'm not thinking about things. So let's slow down just a bit. There we go. Make sure they're even there. Pull it out just a little bit. There we go, even Steven. And they are gonna look like a hot mess for a minute, so I'm gonna leave I'm gonna stop messing with it because it'll take, I will be there forever, and we've got lots of kerfluffles to add, so as long as they're even, we are happy right now. We can always go back and mess with them. See how this one's a hot mess too? So we can always go back and mess with them. Let's make one more. Let's see. This one does not get a piece of ribbon, so let's make one more here. Well, I thought I had more of these made than I did. So vertically, 20 inches, curl side up, curl it a few times, however many times you feel like you need to. Sometimes it's not gonna be ruly, but that's okay, just keep it curling, it will work. See, it'll do it. And then just put your clip in there when you're happy with it. Sometimes you have to squish it a little bit. Put this one in here too. There we go. Scrunch up the middle. And this jute mesh will stick to itself, so if you decide you don't want to like one of the ends, just stick it to itself. And then you can put this part in the board. All right, here's this one. It does not get a ribbon. Let's put it in here. And that one's got a big curl on it. So we're gonna stick it in itself. All right, so is everybody with me so far? Does everybody, I'm just going back and fixing some of my poofs here. And we'll fix the ribbon again later. I keep saying that, and then I keep going back and messing with the ribbon, so I'm gonna stop. It's gonna look terrible for right now. Let's get these other hoofs in here. This one gets a ribbon, and that goes right, yeah. So maybe if I turn it over and show you, just to get everybody on the same page since I confused us here. So we've done 10-inch poofs. We've made a fishtail at the top here. And then we've done 10-inch poof. There's a kerfluffle and a ribbon here. And then a 10-inch poof. This is where our zip ties was that closed the 10-inch poof. And there's a kerfluffle here, 10-inch poof, kerfluffle and a ribbon, 10-inch poof, kerfluffle. Now we're at a 10-inch poof with a kerfluffle and a ribbon. So here's our kerfluffle going in. And we're going to do the exact same thing with the other side. Let's put our tie back on it here so it doesn't. And I realize I'm moving all across this board here, guys. Sorry about that. Hi, Miss McDougal. Nice to see you. Hi, Tina from California. Thanks for joining us tonight. Well, I'm glad. Thank you. I hope it's going to look good. We're just going to have to fix the ribbon. Y'all know me. Okay, don't get me started on it. I'll be here for 10 minutes. All right, so let's fold up the ribbon, find the center. And you do not have to do this all at once. I just am doing it for the sake of time. That way we don't have to go back, add more zip ties, and put the ribbon on top. All right, there we go. There's our ribbon. Making sure it's nice and neat and pretty. And this plaid ribbon is super malleable, is the only word I can think right now. It's like flimsy. It's good quality, but it's just, it's more like fabric than it is anything. And this polka dot is kind of burlappy, so it's kind of stiff. All right. Let's leave that right there for just a second so I can get this pin off of it. It's on top. And here we are. Just making sure that my ribbons are even. Oh, and I cut my ribbon at 14 inches. I'm sorry if I didn't say earlier. 14 inches. You could honestly probably get away with 16 too and have them stick out a little bit further. But just your preference, if that's what you wanted. And I'm just going back and fixing my little poofs here where I've kind of been rough on them. Yeah, that's gonna kill me. All right, moving along. Moving along, Marianne. Okay, let's throw one in here. We're almost done with side one. And I don't know if we'll just have to just see if she needs anything else. She might not. She might just need some of this ribbon and all these bows and she might be good to go. But I'm sure as all of us play with the rectangle board, we're going to come up with all kinds of cool stuff to do with them. And this is my first time. I haven't even had a chance to play with it, so I don't know how this is going to turn out. It might turn out awesome. Might turn out a hot mess, but hey, we're going to try. We are going to try. And the great thing about these Unique in the Creek boards is if you don't like it, you just flip some zip ties and start again. Okay, this one gets ribbon, so let's let's throw that one in the floor, Marianne. Grab a ribbon. And here we go. You can't wait till you get your supplies. Awesome. Okay. I don't think I've ever seen my ribbons look so terrible, or my ribbon tails look so terrible. That's okay, I'm gonna quit worrying about it. Okay. There's that one. Let's put this down here. You know, you'd think a big old huge kitchen island would give you plenty of room. Then you realize, I don't think you ever have enough room for crafting, do you? Do y'all ever have enough room for all your stuff? I don't, that's for sure. Pull it out a little bit. Okay. We are at the end. There we go. Let's make this poof look good. And that poof look good. Then we can turn it around. And start on the other side. Kind of, sort of, maybe not really. There we are. Okay, let's fix some of these ribbon tails so I don't lose my mind real quick. Make them at least look decent. There we go. They're not going to look perfect, but I at least need them to look halfway decent. There we go. That one looks pretty good. Like that one too, kinda. I'm just going through, kinda. Trying to separate them a little bit. Give them a little bit of oomph. So they don't look so smushed down, kind of laying them on top of the curls. Okay. And let me show you what it looks like from the side. You kind of got this really pretty ruffle going on all the way down the side here. And you can manipulate that as well. And I will have to go back and fix that one again, but hey. So here's what we have so far. Here's our side. And if you look at it here, look at how pretty that ruffle is going down. You know, you'll have to fix a few of them. But see how pretty the ruffle is going down? The only thing about jute is it catches everything. It will drag stuff with you. But look how pretty that is. And then here's our one side. So now what we're going to do is we're going to do the same thing for the other side. We're just going to go in, add some ruffles, kerfluffles I mean, and some ribbon tails. So you have 4 ribbon tails on this side. They're cut at 14 inches, okay? So you need 8 sets of ribbon tails at 14 inches. You need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So you have 9 poofs. This one's going to be a little bit bigger than 10 inches. Let's put our zip ties in here. Well, thank you. Yes, I love polka dot ribbon. I think I have probably every color. It doesn't go with everything, though. Sometimes I put it in a project and I'm like, ew. All right, guys. Just a second. Let's put our zip ties in. So that way I don't get confused on what we're doing. And then we'll rock this side out. So here's our... So just to review what we've done, we're going to do the same thing on this side. Is we've gone down the middle. This is our top. We've gone down the middle with 10-inch poof. So here's our fishtail. And then we've gone 10-inch poof, 10-inch poof, 10-inch poof, so on and so forth. And then here's our last fishtail, our closing. Going back, we just added a kerfluffle and a ribbon, a kerfluffle, kerfluffle and a ribbon, kerfluffle, kerfluffle and a ribbon, kerfluffle, kerfluffle and a ribbon. That's all we're going to do on this side as well. Just mimic it. And then we're going to put our beautiful little girl on there. Maybe we might tuck. I forgot to show you guys these at the beginning, so I figure like now is as good a time as any. I love this. Now, I don't know if it's really going to work, but, you know, I love it. Let me show it to you with that. Here we go again. I love it. it's huge. So we'd have to definitely cut it down. But I absolutely adore it. I got it at Hobby Lobby. I think it just looks like fall. So I thought maybe we'd tuck some of that in somewhere, sometime, someplace. But there we go. There's some of that. And I'm so into sunflowers right now. Y'all know me. I've had sunflowers in almost everything I've done for the past couple months. So maybe a few sunflowers. But there we go. Let's get this done first. Marianne. I got squirrel today. Squirrel! No, Stella, there's no squirrel out there. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to get you going on squirrel too. So I'm just going in and putting in our zip ties, and then we'll get this part done. So you'll need 16 kerfluffles at 20 inches. Cut at 20 inches. So that's not bad. So really, I mean, it's the same as if you were doing a regular wreath, and this is actually 2 boards put together. So cool, huh? Still saving you supplies. You could do it with 1 board for sure, but the sign was kind of large, so I didn't think 1 board would do her justice. So I put the 2 together. Here we go. All right, we officially have our zip ties in. So let us begin. Here we go. This one gets a ribbon. Let's put our ribbons here. Let's get our ribbon together. Got jute all over the place. Got it sticking to everything. Yep. I really like this plaid also. I just wish it wasn't so flimsy. It's just kind of like you touch it and it bends. It's a flimsy little thing. So how many of you have ordered your rectangle boards already? A lot of you, few of you, none of you? Let me see, do I want this one sticking out? Yeah. Here we go. I'm just working on my fluffle there. Making sure my ribbon is even. Looks like it is for the most part, so yay. Let's get it in there. Okay, this one's just a kerfluffle. Stick it in there. And you could do this, you know, if you were working down the board, you could do, you know, this side, this side, this side, this side if you wanted to. I just went down and back up. No rhyme or reason to the way you do it. However you prefer is perfectly fine. Whatever way you want, it's totally your design. So if you want to go side to side, you go for it. If you want to do it, you know, like I just did, down one side and up the other, that's fine as well. So there's that one. Let's put our next one in here. Let's grab a ribbon. Thank you, Miss Connolly. I appreciate that. I hope it's going to look good. The only thing is, I hate that I can't see over it. You know how normally you can see over your projects and tell what they're going to kind of look like? Well, I can't because I'm so short. But that's okay. Whatever's wrong with it, we can fix it later. All right, so here we go. There's our tails. They are ready, almost. Well, now they are. Yeah. Let's grab our kerfluffle here. Get it in there. Maybe. If it will go with, there we are. Grab my ribbon tails here. Get them in there, maybe. There's our here I am going all the way. All right. Gosh, that one's put that one in there really weird. Okay. Are they even? This one needs to come this way. All right. Uh-oh, Sarah, what's the matter? Here we go. Well, that's perfectly fine, Miss LeBlanc. Thank you for watching. No problem. No problem. Y'all are awful quiet tonight. Let's see. Are we tired? Has it been a long week? It's been a long week for me, so. Plus, it's nasty and rainy where I am. I don't know about where you are. Have y'all had thunderstorms and stuff today like I have? I hope not, but it's been just gross where I am. All right, this one's just a kerfluffle. So I'm putting the kerfluffle in there. Making sure it looks decent. And it does kind of. Okay, only a few more and we can see if we want to put where we want to put our ribbon and what ribbon we want to put on there and all that good stuff. All right. Wonder how I must have not made enough. How funny. Okay, let's move her over here. Okay, here we go again with our kerfluffle. So, put our little weight down there, curl side up, curl it a few times. Okay, well, let's start that again because that was going to be a huge curl. Just curl it a few times. There we go. And sometimes when it does that, if you can just get it started and make it small in the center, it will cooperate. See how this is kind of skinnier? Sometimes you just have to manipulate it. It is. And then, as I said, it's jute, so it'll stick to itself. So if you want it to stick to itself, just kind of stick it together like that. And here we go with this side. Jeez Louise, come on. This is gonna do the same way, so just make it a little smaller in the middle and kind of manipulate a little bit. There we go. And there it is. Let's see, this one gets a ribbon, so we're gonna leave the clip in it. Right, yes, 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 right, awesome. Okay, grab our ribbon here. You know, I think I will research Parkinson's around here and see if I can't send my stars to Parkinson's charity once I get so many. I think that's what I'll do. Or split it, like do half to Parkinson's and half to Alzheimer's. My daddy had Parkinson's, and so that might be. And then my grandfather had Alzheimer's, and my grandmother's dealing with dementia right now, and my great aunt had Alzheimer's. Alzheimer's runs in the family. So I think that might be what we do. I know people that give them to the animal shelter or different charities, so I don't want to be that greedy girl that keeps them. You know? That's not a good thing. All right. We're just sticking our kerfluffle in. Which I probably shouldn't have said that. It's not, if you want to keep them, that, you know. That doesn't mean that you're greedy if you keep your stars. I shouldn't have said that. That was terrible. But I would feel bad keeping them. Just me personally. You know, whomever wants to keep them, that's fine. That's not for me to judge. You do what you want to with your stuff. I'm just, you know, gonna donate mine, like, because I feel would be the right thing to do. So, sorry, I said that. If you keep your stars, then please don't take offense. I didn't mean that. I didn't mean to imply that you were greedy. I do not know you. You wouldn't. That's not greedy at all. You work hard and you do the videos and. Marianne, open mouth, insert foot. Oh, oh, bless me. Karen Marie, where are you when I start saying stuff like that? Come on now. My Wreath and Bestie's supposed to be helping me. Well, thank you. Thanks, G-Man. Yeah, it's terrible. Parkinson's is terrible. Whew, I don't want to get started talking about Daddy or I'll start crying. I'm missing him real bad lately. So, yeah, it's a terrible disease. It's terrible, terrible, terrible. And there's not a lot that they know about it and not a lot that they can do to help you either. So maybe that's what I do. And Alzheimer's, it's just terrible too. I mean, there's nothing they can do for that either. So those are two good things that have impacted my life that I might really want to research given to. All right. 2 more, everybody. Y'all let me, 1 more. Nope, 2 more, I lied. Y'all let me mess with those ribbons. I told you I wasn't going to. All right, here we go. So, curl, curl. Now look how easily that one curled without a problem. I've curled it a couple up, maybe 2.5 times there. This one, that is not going to stand with me. Look at all that fray. Let's do this. Let's use my new cutting mat here and do away with the fray. Ta-da! We'll just put that on the floor for the time being. I will sweep after the live. Well, right up here. I hope it's going to be pretty. We might not even really need all of the extra stuff that I have. We might just save it. And the ribbons, let the ribbons and the bows speak for themselves, you know? Don't know. We'll just have to see. There goes that one sticking out again. Okay, so see how this end is sticking out here and how it's kind of tucked in here? So all I'm going to do is grab this little end right here and I'm going to pull. See how it makes it, how it brings it in? That is one of my pet peeves about this kerfluffle. So again, just pull this little side here and it'll line it right back up. No big deal. See? Ta-da! Then you have perfectly, and as you can see, they won't stick out of your design as much. And it's jute, so you can just kind of see that one had ribbon, so this one won't. Let's do it this way because these look prettier. All right. Yeah, very sad conditions. Hi, Miss Carmack from Alabama. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for joining us. How's Alabama this evening? Is it like Tennessee and nasty weather? Oh, I skipped one, guys. Okay, so this one should have had ribbon. See, it's easy to skip one when you've gotten all this mesh here. Okay, so this one should have ribbon and this one should not. So let's make this one. Stick it in there and then we'll put a piece of ribbon on top of that one. I missed one. All right, we are almost there, guys. We've got that one and another one. And we're done with the mesh design. Okay. There's our curl. We'll squish it a little bit, and there we've got a, oh, we don't need her good. And then here's our second curl. Alrighty. I missed it right in here. It was in the, you guys can't see it, but it was not supposed to get a ribbon, so that's a good thing. But we'll have to put a ribbon on top of the one that I just laid in there. If I can find the top of the zip tie here, maybe. There we go. Found it. There we go. Okay, so I'll show you which one I skipped. I skipped this one. I skipped this one, so I just now put this tail in there, this kerfluffle in there. So I need to go back and put a ribbon in this one. Right here. So all I'm going to do is stick a zip tie in there on top and throw a tail in really quickly, and then we are done with this part. We can stick our bow on and then decide what we want to do from there. Okay, there we go. All right, just making sure I had it in the right set of holes. There's our last set of ribbon. Okay. That dovetail looks terrible. I'll have to fix it in just a second. There we are. Well, hi, Miss Mangus. Nice to meet you. Thanks for watching. Welcome from Illinois. I know, I do too. Just super easy to do whatever you'd like. And, you know, if you mess up, you just add a zip tie and boom, it's good to go. All right. Oh, and if somebody would pin my affiliate link for the Unique and the Creek boards, that'd be great. It's on YouTube. I totally forgot about it to do it before the live. So if somebody could do that for me, I would appreciate it big time. All right. There is our last set of tails. Let's zip it in there. And guys, here's what we have. And we will recap really quickly. And then, oh, I see. There we go. I had it stuck on one of the other ones. Ta-da! Bring that one up. Okay, now, as you look at it, don't judge the tails right now because this little crazy plaid one just dies if you touch it. Look, see, if you just barely touch it, it goes crazy. And you know me, I'm going to have to go back and mess with them 20 million times, make them perfect. But here's what we have so far. And here is our top. So here's our, ta-da! Move all my stuff here. Clean up just a little bit. We won't need any more of these, so put those away. There we go. All right. Here we are. Hope you guys can see that. I can't tell if you can or not. But there's what we have. I feel like I missed. And then we need to puff these up just a little bit. So here's our big fish tail on the bottom. And then our fish tail on top. So see how I didn't add I don't really think it's necessary to have a curl right here at the top. What do you guys think? See how we don't have a curl right here? We started here. What do you guys think? Do you think it's 100% necessary to have a curl here on this one? You guys think so? I think we're actually good there. I don't think we need to. I think it actually looks full, and if we did it, I think it might squish our design a little bit. So let's leave it the way that it is. Kind of straighten it out just a little bit, make it look a little bit. Here I go again, guys, messing, and we're we're just going on. Okay, so here's our sun. I think she's gonna go about right there. Right? Should be, yeah. Okay, so see the reason that we didn't put anything in the middle? Now normally they'll say if you didn't have a sign like this, you could put your tails in the middle here. And they would flow over down the middle. And you'd have this gorgeous ruffle on the outside. You could do that as well with this design. And it would be just as gorgeous. But our sign would hide all of them. So why hide this ribbon? You know? So that's why I decided to do it on the outside. So here we go. That's that. So let's see what you guys think about these two bows. Now we do not have to use them at all. Because I think this one might be too big, in my opinion. I'm going to let you guys decide. Because I would like to put it right here, if I'm being honest with myself. Oops. I'm going to let you guys decide. Because I want it to kind of go here. And you know I would make it look much better. Kind of go here. And then I want our real one. Yeah, see, you don't have much room for any kind of other accoutrement. Then I want our real bow to kind of go right here. And see, they don't really match either. They're not kind of a... And then we could just tuck some sunflowers in here and there. I don't know if I like that. I like the big bow, but I don't think it... Maybe if I actually fix this bow, you'll all get a better sense of how it's supposed to really look. What do you guys think? Let's see the other bow on top. Okay, see the other bow on top? Well, it's got all kinds of tails. See how that ribbon just kind of is so flimsy. What if we did, well, I got tails for miles. Let's do this. Maybe this will help you. Ay, ay, ay. What if we did it like this? And I could cut all those for sure. I don't know why I didn't fix this bow before I must have, I guess I just forgot that I didn't do it. But, you know, we'll open it all up and make it look pretty. I need to turn one of the scarecrows, I think. I forget which one, but I like the bow at the bottom, okay? And take away the top bow. I agree. I agree 100%. I like the top bow. So let's move her up a little bit then. Let's put her here, and then we'll put the big bow at the bottom, like right here. And then that way we have some massive tails. What do you think? What do you think like that? And then of course, you guys know I will make the bow look gorgeous. Right now it looks like a hot mess, but and then we just make curly tails at the bottom. And it's a simple little swag. Just add a set of tails at the top. Yeah, that's a good idea. I like that. I like this. I like both bows. But I don't think this bow, like, does anything. I don't know. I like it. I just don't like it for, you know. And then I could go in later on and just kind of like stick some of that stuff in here and there. Yeah, that's what we'll do. Think it's overkill? Yeah, I think so too. I agree. I agree. So let's put this baby on here. I agree 100%. Well, you never know till you try. And then when you try, at least you got friends that'll say, no, Marianne, I don't know, Marianne. And I'm going to have to fix this bow really quickly. Guys, so bear with me just a minute. Let me fluff it up real good. And that way we can see what it really looks like. And you guys can tell me. But that's how I really make my bows. I make them all flat. And then I go back. Which if you guys have the Easy Bow Maker, they tell you not to do that. But I can't get my loops to be the same unless I do. So that's why all of my loops were flat, because that's how I do it. They're flat until I flip them out. So that way they're all the same size. Anyway, moving along. There's that. And that should be there. This should be there. Had to get my scarecrows from being upside down. So that's what I'm doing right now. It's just twisting my scarecrow there. All right. But I think this is an easy way to just make a cute little swag. Almost done, guys. I just wanted to get this bow fixed so that when we put it on there, it doesn't look so bad. There we go. And then it looks like it's supposed to. Sorry, I know you can't see me. I'm just messing with the bow really quickly. And I think that's okay for right now. I got all the scarecrows going the right way. That's what matters. And scene. Let's get her on here. Let's see. We want her to go about right here, right? So I'm just going to take my zip ties and find a hole and stick her in there. Hardest part of wreathing happening now. Getting the sign on there. Can I get an amen? There we go. What about a kerfluffle with ribbon and sunflowers at the top? I love it. Yes. Yep, I think that's what we'll do. We gotta put something right there because it's gonna look awfully weird. Oh my gosh, guys, I got that on the first try. Don't jinx me though. I got another one down here to go. Hold on, let me twist it once so I can get the second set in there. Okay, there's that one. Okay, got it in there enough to where I can maneuver it. Yeah, we gotta kind of put something right here so that it doesn't look so weird. So I'll think of something for sure. And I'll put it in there before we post pictures. Because it just looks kind of weird right there without something. We'll put something there. I will think of something. Maybe some of those sunflowers, you're right. But this being the first time that we're all messing with the rectangle board, I thought this would be a great way. You know, we've seen everybody do all the kerfluffles all the way down, but we haven't seen anybody do poofs yet. And I wanted to show what I normally did with the yardstick. Which, isn't that funny, making a swag with the yardstick? I just thought that was hilarious, but it worked. I made some pretty ones. All right, there we go. Thankfully, I don't have to use yardsticks anymore. All right, there we go. Let me get her on here and make sure she's okay. I'm just gonna holy moly, guys, I can't believe that was so easy. It's never that easy. Okay, make sure she's on straight. There she is. And that's gonna have to be fixed a little bit. All right, almost there. Just wanted to make sure that I didn't have her all squished. I like the idea of the kerfluffle and the ribbons up top. That might be what I do. I'll definitely have to go back and fix all the ribbon. It's looking mighty weird. All right. Ta-da. Okay, she is on there. She is not going anywhere. All right, let's put the bow on here. Where'd my bow go? Here we are. What do y'all think? Do y'all think you would use this method, or do you like the others better with the kerfluffles all the way down, or what do you guys think? Yay, nay, Marianne, no. It's too complicated, takes too long, what? Here I am again, messing with the bow, sorry. Alright, I just wanted to make it perfect before I put it on there. Which I'm going to get it all crazy and messed up anyway, again. But, kind of wanted to get it in the right place. Alright. And we think it should go about right here, huh? Yep. And we will definitely cut these tails so that they're not so long. Okay, here we go. Thank you. You like the poofs down the middle. Good. I think it just gives you another idea, it gives you another way to do it. Gives you another little something to set your design on, or to set a sign or pumpkin or whatever you're going to put in the middle. Or no, you know. Alright, let me hold that one there. Because of course this one's giving me some drama. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate it. Okay. Here we go. Get it over in the right spot. And I'll cut all the tails off. Oh my gosh, this jute sticks to everything though. That's my only complaint about it. I love it. But golly, it will stick to everything. All right. I don't want to suck it in there too far, but I want to get it securely to the board, so. There we go. I think I got it. Maybe. Yep. Well, thank you guys. I appreciate it. It does give you that fall vibe. I think I do want to go back and put some sunflowers in later on because it does need a little bit of something. It needs a little more pop of brightness. I don't want it to be too mute. You know what I mean? Or too muted. So, I don't want it to be too dull, maybe, I guess is what I was trying to say. And I want you to be able to see her little stick there, like she's hanging on. I'm going to turn it this way for just a second so I can look at if I've got the bow in the right spot. Left some stuff here because I know I won't be able to look at it. All right, my friends. I think that's as good as it's going to get for this evening. Let me cut some. Actually, I think we're just going to roll them up for a minute. That way you aren't waiting on me forever because I'm going to probably add some sunflowers and I don't know where just yet. So I'm going to pull you guys up and let you look. Let's roll these up really quickly. So this is all I do really on a normal basis is just, I don't know if you can even see me. One second. You do it this way. This is all I do when I'm preparing my bows. I just take them and I just roll the ends up like this. And I just roll them like that until I'm ready to cut them or dovetail them or whatever. I normally dovetail them before, but I just roll them up, get them out of my way. So that way, when I'm ready, make sure all of the loops look good, and then when I'm ready, I just cut them to whatever length I decide, put them in their right spot when I pull them out, and then that gives you that crazy curl, like I'll show you. So see how I have this one curled up? Now all you gotta do is this, and it makes it really pretty and springy. And you can leave it there if you want to, or you can move it around and maneuver it, and you just go through and pull them off, and you've got a great looking bow. So that's that secret. So let me get these little tip for you there. There we go, almost there, guys. And I will pull you up and we will talk about it. And then I will probably add some sunflowers really quickly. And take some pictures. Yeah, I love this rectangle board. It has solved a lot of things. No, we don't have to use the crossboard for a swag anymore. I know y'all have seen me do that several times. Use the crossboard for a swag. So, yes, I will dovetail my bow tails when I take them down in a little bit. When I decide how long I want them, because I will cut them at different lengths too. Like I'll leave these long, and I might straighten them out. They might not be as curly, but okay. But this bow's gonna need a lot of work before I decide that I'm done with it. So here's kind of our end look. And this covers up this side of tails. And one moment here, I'm fixing this set of tails up here. Gosh, I hate that when you touch that plaid ribbon, it just kind of dies. But yeah, I think we should go back in and just add some, like, just to show you here. Like, oh, poo. Let's say we like tuck the sunflower in here. Now that might be a little too long. Matter of fact, it's totally too long. Let's cut it off a little bit more. But like, what if we did it like that? You know, or we like okay, I'm loving that. And we don't have to do it right now. I just wanted to give you an idea. What if we did something like that too? I don't know. I'm just playing. Just playing for a second. Let's see if you can see what I'm talking about. See? Yay! Yeah, I think I'm going to play with it for just a minute right now. So I'm going to let you guys go. Let's pull you up and we'll talk about it. I think I'm going to love the sunflowers, I think. I think that's going to be definite for sure. But all you'll do is, if that's what you wanted to do, all you do is just put a little glue on the end and stick them in there. Done. Okay. One second, I'm going to pull you up. So close your eyes if you get sick. Here we go. Gratuitous close up. Whoops, sorry. Here we go. Ah. Hello, it's me again. Okay, here we go. Maybe I need to, there we go. Let's do it like that, just a little bit. Whew, burning up. Okay, I'm gonna scoot you back and it's gonna wiggle. Here we go. Ew. I was trying not to get it make that sound. Whoo, gosh, I look like a hot mess. All right, here she is. Here she is so far, so forth. Or so far. So far, here's what we have. So when we get her done, she will look super cute, hopefully. But when I get her finished, oh, look how she is cute. I'm hoping that you can't really see the top of her fish stuff, but I'm hoping that we can add a cute little accoutrement here. But I just wanted to show you guys that there was a different way, and I wanted to play with the rectangle board a little bit. And here's our bow at the bottom. But she is kind of cute, isn't she? I like her. I love, oh, and it's DoresWoodIdeas on Etsy. Okay, so that's where I got her. The rectangle boards you can buy now from uniqueinthecreek.com. If you use my affiliate link, which I will post in the comments or post in the description box below, you get 5% off the boards if you purchase using my link. So please do that. So there we go. That's what she looks like. I'll go back and add some of the cool stuff there, but I won't keep you long because I don't think anything is more boring than watching people glue stuff into wreaths. And I'll take some pictures and show you all the finished product very soon. But to review, all we've done, oh, I guess I should have reviewed. All we've done is we have zip tied 2 of the new rectangle boards together. We have just matched 2 slots here, so we've matched these 2 sets. okay? And then we've done 10-inch poofs from in the middle. Starting at the second point, we made a fishtail. So we've done 10-inch poofs from here all the way down the middle. And then we made another fishtail at the bottom. And then we did 20-inch kerfluffles on each side. Okay, 20-inch kerfluffles. And then we did ribbon in every other kerfluffle, cut at 14 inches all the way down. So that's what gave us this cutie here. And I will take some pictures of her when I get done because I'm going to play with it right now. And I will post in on the page tomorrow. And we'll get this uploaded to YouTube. And if you're interested, you can just shoot me a message once I get her finished. Also, guys, again, use my affiliate link. If you haven't purchased any of the boards yet, you get 5% off again. Check me out on YouTube. It's Made by Marianne on YouTube. And, whew, look at my hair. Woo, crazy. Explain the fishtail. So the fishtail is just where we have, where's my mesh? I can explain it that way better. Here it is. So the fishtail is just where we have taken the mesh. Let me fold it up real quick. Okay, so here is where you normally gather the mesh, right? So you gather the mesh like this and you start a 10-inch poof like this, right? And you just clip it into the zip tie here, correct? So there's your 10-inch poof on your board. Well, to make the fishtail, you're going to put the 10-inch poof, you're going to start and put your zip tie here, okay? And then the fishtail, you measure your fish, you measure 10 inches, and then your fishtail looks like that. See? So that's why it's called a fishtail, because it kind of looks like a fishtail when you get done. So, you can watch the replay. I explained it very well there. So sorry if that was completely confusing. But the replay will be available on YouTube at Made by Marianne on YouTube. I have that link on my page too. So it's awful hard to explain it without throwing it to you or showing it to you on a board. So if you have any questions, just shoot me a message. I'll be happy to help you out with it. But anyway, also we've got some great things coming up in Wreath, work forms, and more. So we would love to have you. It's not a paid group, so come on over and join us there. We'd love to see you. We have a great time there. We've got some great things coming up for the fall. We're gonna have a good time. Come on over and see me there. Any questions, just shoot me a message. I don't see anything else here. I'm glad you guys love it. Thank you so much for hanging out with me this evening. I'm gonna let y'all go and I'm gonna go play with her a little bit. This is the first time using a rectangle, so thanks for bearing with me and hanging out and watching me make mistakes and showing me how to do it. And I love each and every one of y'all. Thank you again so much. God bless you from the bottom of my heart. If you need anything, just shoot me a message. Tonight it was Made by Marianne. Tomorrow it might be made by you. Good night, y'all. Have a good evening. It's not gonna let me finish.